What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Extreme Brothers podcast. We are your hosts, Miles and Jimmy. We hope everyone's doing great and doing their best and crushing their goals and getting shit done. How you doing, Jimmy?
I'm doing fantastic. A little chilly night. How about you, Miles? How are you doing?
Doing good, doing good. How was your day though? How was your day though?
I feel like today was very productive. It was very if it was a it was a very throwback day today. We got
Throwback day today.
yeah, it was we got to hang out with the homie. Our long
Yeah,
lost
shout out
brother.
Peyton Turley. We
Yep.
haven't got to hang out with him in a while. Anyways, that goes into today's topic. Since we're talking about today, what we did today was very productive, huh, Jimmy? Uh, Today's topic is focus on today. What do you guys say about that, Jim?
I feel like, well, what I gotta say about that is you gotta focus on today, not tomorrow, because you never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. You don't have control of what you have to do tomorrow. But you have control of today. You have control of the goals that you have to hit today. You don't have control of anything of tomorrow. Tomorrow is tomorrow. Anything can happen tomorrow, but you need to focus on today and get through the day. You gotta focus on the goals. You gotta focus on the needed moving actions, like we said before, that are gonna get you through tomorrow, but you got to focus on today. It's just you cannot focus on the future. You can focus on the future, but you cannot stress about what's going to happen tomorrow because you're too busy focusing on today. You got to hit the goals. You got to hit everything that you said you were going to hit. What about you, Miles? What do you think about this topic?
So yeah, I think this topic is very important. It also goes with what Rob Dial says. He says, live every day 10 out of 10 because you don't know if you're even going to die today. You don't know if you're going to die tomorrow. And all you got to really worry about is what's going to get you closer to your success like today. What do you got to do today to get closer to your success? And everything you do, you got to be at your 100%, even if it's one of your worst days. And you can't focus on the past. What happened in the past happened in the past, and you can't change it. And what's going to happen in the future is only speculation. It's your goals, and you can't get there unless you focus on today. And if you're too worried, like if you're stressing too much on the future, it's just going to ruin what you got going on today. So you got to live everything you do every day at 10 out of 10. But it's also important not only to focus on today. So it's like you could plan your days, plan tomorrow, plan today, plan tomorrow, plan this week, plan this month. What are the needle moving actions and the important things you have to do this week and this month? And make sure you have it planned out so you know what you're doing, and you make sure you're getting the important things done. But do not stress on it on every day. You're focused on what do I got to do today? What did I plan for today? And do it today, and stop focusing on the stressful situations of what happened in the past or what's going to happen in the future. And yeah, and you just gotta do what you know you gotta do. And it's actually I can't remember the percents, but it was what Rob Dow was talking about. He was saying that it was there was a study, I can't remember who studied it, but 80% of your worries, the things that you stress about, the things you overthink about that you think are gonna happen, the things you worry about are gonna happen, 80% of it never happens. Only 20% of the things that you overthink about actually happen. And that's why you gotta realize you're wasting your time when you're focusing on other days and other things and stressing about tomorrow and the next day and even next month. You gotta worry about today, because once you start laser focusing your time on what is going on right now, you will be to where you want to be before you know it, and you will be at that next week, that next month, and get the things done that you were stressing about way quicker. You will just get things done quicker and more efficiently.
Yep. And like Miles said about the bite-sized goals, you have to take those goals small, so they can be big. You can't just take a big goal like I want to be a millionaire and just swallow it in one go. You're gonna choke on it. You're gonna stress about it. You're gonna fail. It's better to take it off slow and take portionate bites and just
Yeah,
keep proceeding and going until you hit that big ass goal. You gotta take those small bites before you take that big bite. Of oh
yes,
shoot, I already made it as a millionaire. I already hit that goal. I made it. You got to hit another goal of making a $5 million. Or making a constant $1 million a month. You know,
so
that's
focus on today. So like if it's good to have that. So when we're talking about bite-sized goals, when you go after a goal, it's good to have a big goal like $1 million. But if you haven't made $1,000 in your life, what makes you think that you're just going to hit $1 million this month? And you got to sit there and actually, and even if you did, it becomes a really stressful topic. You have to set small goals. Okay, this month I want to make my first $1,000. And once you hit that, you're going to get the confidence to go after 5 grand. Once you hit 5 grand, you're gonna get the confidence to keep going up, and you're actually gonna learn the knowledge, and you're gonna gain the strengths and hit your small goals. And then once you get your first $100,000, and like just all these little goals, they lead to the big ones. So you get your bite-sized goals to get to the big goal, which is the $1 million, or small business to big business, or 330 pounds to 280-pound body weight. Like all you gotta go. Same thing like when you're in the gym. So you're 300 pounds and you want to go down to 260. Well, in this quarter of the year, I want to be, or you can even say in this 2 months, month to 2 months, set that deadline. And it's important to set these deadlines for your goals because it'll keep you on a restriction. It'll make sure that you hit those goals in that time. If you give yourself longer, it's going to take longer for you to do it. But if you set that deadline and you set an even shorter time limit on your goals, you will hit those goals quicker. And so if you say you want to be 260 pounds and you're 300 pounds, you want to make sure you hit 290 pounds before you even try going to the 260s. And then once you hit 290, I want to get to 280 and set a deadline and keep hitting it. Small goal, small goal, small goal, and hit your big goal over time. You will not hit your big goals instantly unless you even have the strength to go after your small goals. You need to know how to go after your small goals before you can hit your big goals. And that's very important. And no matter what the goal is, you could always hit it as long as you just take steps.
I strongly believe that. Just take small steps until you can take that big step. You don't want to fall into this big, stress ball or anything. You always gotta take those small bites, and take those small bites every day. Focus on that one small bite that's gonna make you hit that goal soon. You just gotta focus on that day. You can't worry about any other day. It's that day. You gotta be laser focused. You just gotta be laser on point with whatever you need to do. You cannot do anything else. You can't go to the park. You can't do anything else until you make sure that one goal that's gonna make that needle moving action happen. You gotta just set it first, just so that when you go on with your day, you go to the park, say you lose track of time, you didn't get that goal in that day. So you want to make sure you hit that goal as soon as you can and work on it, and then you can do whatever you want. You know,
Yeah.
it's important to always make that goal that you set for today. You got to prioritize it. You got to you gotta have it in the back of your head until it's like, what, I gotta do it. I gotta do it because it's bugging me. I gotta do it. I just gotta get over with, and boom, you'll feel better. Your confidence levels will rise. You'll feel good about yourself. You'll feel accomplished with your life, with the day. You never know.
Yeah. And you want to make sure you're hitting those goals every day and you prioritize them, like he said, because if you have that $1 million goal, or that even $10,000 goal, even the $10,000 goal, if you have a goal for today to make $100 and you don't make that $100 because you didn't prioritize it, well, it makes you think you're going to get to the 10 grand. You got to know how to take the baby steps and actually prioritize those goals in that day. And that's why today's topic is called Focus on Today, because you're not worried about the $100 you got to make tomorrow. You're not worried about the $10,000 in 3 months, or the quarter of this year. You're worried about the $100 today, or the $1,000 this month, or the $500 this week. You're worried about right now, today. So yeah, that's basically what we wanted to talk up on. Do you have anything else to say, Jimmy? We just have a real
Um,
nice, short and sweet one for you guys today.
One other thing I want to talk, like, just say real quick, is I strongly believe in getting a journal, investing in a journal and a planner. One of the best journals out there that me and Miles are currently using right now, and we really love it, is Dean Graziosi's journal. It's called the Better Life Journal. If you search him up on Instagram or just on Google, you can just find his journal, and I guarantee once you buy that journal and you look at his video on how to use it, I guarantee it'll change your life like it has to us.
Yeah.
And you can buy any planner, any planner that has motivation quotes on it in every day, or any planner, anything that just keeps you organized and that makes you hit those goals. I think that's all I
Yeah,
wanted to
and
say.
it's good what he said. That glad that he brought that up. The Better Life Journal. This will actually go into the topic is focused on today. A good thing about having a journal and a planner, you could plan today and plan the week and plan the month, and that's really good about his journal. He has certain instructions and a certain design with it, and it's just that'll help with your planning. And you just go through it every day, and you write your thoughts, your notes, and ideas, everything that pops up, and you do an overview. You review it every day, every week, and you focus on the needle moving actions, the things that you got to do that are important this week and this month, and most importantly today, because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't know if today is our last day and the past is gone. So yeah, that's it, guys. Really, is there anything else before
Yeah,
we
I just encourage them, I encourage them. It'll be the best investment you ever made.
Yes,
That's
sir.
coming from us, both of us,
Self-development and self-education is the best investment you can make. Investing in yourself is the best investment.
Also, buy his book. I heard
Yeah,
Miles is reading it right now. I heard really good things about it. I can't wait until I get my hands on it and read it. Buy his book. What's it called? The Better Life.
Millionaire Success Habits.
Yeah.
And it's a New York's best-selling, and it's by Dean Graziosi, one of the best entrepreneurs and success coaches in the world. So
I encourage you to listen to his podcast too. He's the one that motivated us to start this. Him and Rob Dial. We talk about them a lot, and we get a lot of the things that we talk about in this podcast. We usually get motivated by them. We try to take what they say but modify it and try not to copy them. But we just get the vision and then we try to do it. Yeah.
We also take what we want to talk about. We take it from The Rock to just a lot of a lot of famous people that are up there, and a lot of mentors, a lot of people that are very inspiring. So real short, juicy, sweet ones for you guys today, and we hope that it impacts you. We hope that you take this into action, and hopefully you guys got something from this, and you focus on today and hit your goals and get shit done. So that's what we have for you guys today. We hope this podcast helps you with what you've been thinking about or going after, and we hope that you go after what you want to do and crush your goals. Do the things that move the needle and get to your success. If you like this episode of Extreme Brothers Podcast, please give us a follow and share this episode or the podcast with someone you think it will value, and post us on your socials and tag us on Instagram at Extreme Brothers Podcast. We really appreciate all the support you guys give us, and we thank you for taking the time out of your day to listen to us and making the effort to make the change for the better life. We're going to leave you guys with this topic. Focus on today. Lift, never settle, guys.
Guys.